What's going on, my little piglets? It's your BFF Pork Chop here, and I'm coming at you with another work/life update. I'm thinking about changing that name. I'll come up with a couple of creative names, and you guys vote which one you want me to change it to. Because work/life update is cool and all, but I mean, I'd really like to have a different name for the videos. So yeah, I'll do that, and stay tuned, stay posted on that. And this is the third time I've tried to do this. First time I got about almost all the way through, and then my phone crashed, or my app crashed. And then the second time it like delayed, like it waited like 5 seconds and then it started recording. I was like, okay, so I'm gonna try this again. So I'm gonna make this quick. I'm sorry. Just got off work. I got off work about 2 hours early. I'm actually here right now at Petco. I'm gonna get crickets for our Cuban tree frog. For those of you that don't know, we have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a Cuban tree frog. And the Cuban tree frog is something that we stumbled upon on accident. They live in Florida. That's where this Cuban tree frog came from. But my wife, being a florist, they get plants that come in from Florida all the time. And these tree frogs once in a while will latch on to the plants. And they pretty much go from Florida all the way to Texas. And there you have it. In Florida, they're considered pests. So you either keep them as a pet or you kill them. You don't release them out into the wild because it's not good for the ecosystem. And they can't survive in our ecosystem. So if we just threw the frog out into the street, it wouldn't last a day. So we keep it as a pet, and her name is Groot. And we've had her for almost a year. We got her last Easter. So this year will mark the second, or the full year that we've had her. And I have a horror story. If you guys want to hear it, let me know. I have a horror story about the frog. The first weekend that we had her, I was alone, and I had a horror story that I'd like to share with y'all if you guys are interested. I think I've actually already told this story before, if I'm not mistaken, but I can tell it again. I mean, it's no big deal. I'll just make a full-blown video out of it and just make a whole spiel out of it. But still, my wife has to feed the frog. That's how terrified I was. But anyway, so enough about that. Work was kind of steady. It was actually kind of slow towards the end, but Saturdays are like clockwork. There's a couple hours where nothing happens, nothing goes by, and then an hour of deliveries, and then nothing for 2 hours, and then an hour. That's pretty much how it goes every single Saturday that I've worked so far since I've been back. And today I just got released early, just like last Saturday I got released early, 2.5 hours early. This time I get released 2 hours early. But yeah, I delivered to the VA, and not to get political, but I was talking to myself, because I do that. I'd have conversations with myself. Some people say it's schizophrenia. I think it's me being intelligent, but that's for you to determine. But I've said to myself, as I'm driving up to the VA, I'm like, wow, this looks so much better since Trump became president. When Obama was president, I remember it being kind of like in shambles. Like, the roads weren't good, the buildings were falling apart and all that stuff. But not to get political, but I was like, yeah, Trump's doing a good job. Good job on Trump, getting the VA to looking up to snuff. It looks amazing. And then the delivery I had was in the back, so I drove to the back, and the entire back area is under construction. I was like, I just said how great of a job Trump is doing, and that I can't even get into the part of the building where I need to go. How the hell am I supposed to do that? So I got out and walked, and I tried like 4 doors, and they were all locked. I was like, dang it. So I had to bite the bullet and go back to the front, and then pretty much just maneuver my way through the building to get where I needed to go. But I was like, God bless America. And that was interesting, to say the least. I was like, here I am just complimenting this dude, and then I can't get where I need to go. But I got $12 tip on that delivery, so I was happy about that. Other than that, nothing really interesting happened today at work. Like I said, I hope you guys had a fantastic Valentine's Day. It's National Cheap Chocolate Day, so I tried to go to Walmart earlier, and there was nothing. I couldn't find anything chocolate-wise. The only chocolate I could find was there was like a package that was already opened of like the little like caramel-filled chocolates. Like there was a package like already open, like somebody took some out. I'm like, I'm not buying that. No thanks. But I bought my wife a few like un-Valentine's Day gifts. Being married to a florist, Valentine's Day, we don't celebrate on Valentine's Day. We do it a day or two after the fact. And I just decided to get her some gifts. You know, she worked hard this Valentine's Day. I worked hard this Valentine's Day, so she's getting me something, which I have no idea what it is. And I'm not going to tell you guys until after what I gave her, because in case she's watching. So it's nothing against y'all, but I'm making her something, and I've bought her a couple of things, and I'm going to try to go buy her some chocolates because it's cheap chocolate day. So, guys, that's pretty much it. I told you I was going to make it a short one. This is probably the shortest one I've done in a long time. I hope you guys are just going to have a great weekend ahead. If you're watching the XFL games, who are you picking? If you're watching the All-Star games, who are you going for? Team LeBron or Team Giannis? Let me know. And I'm excited because I have plans with my friend Tanner tomorrow, which I haven't seen Tanner in a hot minute. Last time I saw Tanner was during the fantasy football draft that we had before the season started. And before that, the last time I hung out with him one-on-one was like 2 years ago. We went to a Chili's and ate. And then that was the last time we hung out. But anyway, guys, that's the wrap-up of my weekend. So I hope you guys... Actually, my weekend just started, and I'm happy about it because I don't have to work Sunday night or Monday night. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here before my phone shuts off again. Thank you all so much once again for dropping by. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Pork Chop loves y'all the most. So y'all take it easy, guys, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys!